Welcome to VS English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Joseph.
Have you ever been asked, "Tell me about yourself?" And suddenly, you forgot every English word you knew?
You're not alone. Millions of English learners know English, but they don't know how to introduce themselves naturally.
Are you making common mistakes when introducing yourself in English? Today, we'll fix those mistakes, give you simple tips, and teach you how to introduce yourself naturally and confidently, whether you're in a classroom, at work, in a job interview, or meeting someone for the first time.
So, if you've ever felt nervous speaking English, this episode is for you.
Let's get started.
So today, we are not going to memorize a boring introduction. We are going to learn how real people talk about themselves.
Perfect. Imagine you are meeting me for the first time. You don't know anything about me. What would you ask?
The first question is easy. What's your name?
Great. And after that?
Where are you from?
Good. Then maybe, what do you do?
Exactly. And maybe, what do you like to do in your free time?
Perfect. These simple questions can create a complete conversation.
So let's start with the first step. How do we introduce our name naturally?
You don't need to tell your whole life story when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself." You only need a few important pieces of information.
Exactly.
Think about your introduction like building a small picture of yourself. First, you introduce your name. Then you share where you are from. After that, you can talk about your work, studies, hobbies, and interests.
So today, we are going to learn a simple 5-step formula. Step 1, your name. Step 2, where you are from. Step 3, what you do. Step 4, your interests and hobbies. Step 5, something interesting about yourself.
Let's start with the first one. Your name. This sounds easy, but many learners use unnatural sentences. For example, some people say, "Myself, Emma."
Yes, I hear this mistake often. Myself, Emma, is common in some places, but in natural English, we usually say, my name is Emma, or I'm Emma.
That's right. Both are simple and natural. For example, "Hi, my name is Emma." Or, "Hello, I'm Emma."
Notice something important. In conversations, native speakers usually prefer shorter sentences. Hi, I'm Emma. Sounds friendly and natural.
Now let's move to the second step. Where are you from?
You can answer in different ways. For example, I'm from Australia. I'm from India.
Or you can add more details. For example, "I'm from a small town in Australia." Or, "I'm from Mumbai, a big city in India."
Adding a little detail makes your answer more interesting. Instead of only saying, I'm from India, you can say, I'm from Mumbai, India. It's a busy city with a lot of energy.
Beautiful. A small extra sentence can start a longer conversation. Because the other person may ask, "Oh, what is Mumbai like?" Or, "Have you lived there your whole life?" Exactly. Now let's talk about the third step. What do you do? This question means, what is your job? Or, what are you studying? Many beginners get confused because "what do you do" sounds like asking about an activity. But in most conversations, it means, what is your profession?
For example, I'm a teacher. I'm a software engineer. I'm a business owner.
Let's practice. Imagine you're introducing yourself. Tell me about yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher. I enjoy helping people improve their communication skills.
That is a great introduction. It's simple, clear, and friendly. Now let me try. "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from the United States. I'm a graphic design student. I love creating new designs and learning about art."
Very nice. Notice something. Both introductions are not very long, but we already know your name, your country, your work or studies, and something you enjoy.
Exactly. A good introduction is not about speaking for 5 minutes. It's about giving the listener a chance to know you.
And remember, your introduction can change depending on the situation. For example, introducing yourself in a classroom is different from introducing yourself in a job interview.
That's an important point. In a classroom, you can be casual. You can say, "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from the United States. I'm learning English because I want to communicate with more people around the world."
But in a professional situation, you can sound more formal. For example, hello, my name is Joseph. I have experience in teaching English, and I enjoy helping students build their confidence.
Both introductions are correct. The important thing is choosing the right style.
Now let's talk about one more important thing, confidence. Many learners think, I need perfect grammar before I introduce myself.
But that's not true. Making small mistakes is normal. Communication is the goal.
Exactly. If you wait for perfect English, you may never start speaking. Start with simple sentences. Practice every day. Your confidence will grow.
And now you already have a basic introduction. But we are not finished yet.
Because the most interesting part of an introduction is who you are as a person. Your personality, hobbies, and interests make people remember you.
Exactly. When someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," they don't only want to know your name, they want to know what kind of person you are. Are you friendly? Are you creative? Are you quiet? Are you someone who loves learning new things?
Emma, how would you describe yourself?
That's a good question. I would say, I'm a friendly person.
That's a great sentence. I'm a friendly person. It means you like talking to people and making new connections.
Yes. For example, "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a friendly person, and I enjoy meeting new people."
Very natural. Another useful expression is, I'm a positive person.
A positive person? What does that mean exactly?
It means you usually look at the good side of situations. You try to stay hopeful and optimistic. For example, I'm a positive person. I always try to find solutions when I have problems.
That's a beautiful sentence. It sounds confident and mature.
Now let's talk about another common personality type. Someone who is quiet.
Many learners think saying, "I'm quiet," is negative. But it isn't. Being quiet can be a good quality.
Exactly. You can say, I'm a little quiet at first, but I become more comfortable after I know someone.
I really like that sentence because it explains your personality better. You are not saying, "I don't like people." You are saying, "I need some time to feel comfortable."
Right. Many people are like that. They are quiet when they meet someone new, but very friendly with people they know well.
Let's practice some more examples. Joseph, describe yourself.
Okay. I would say, I'm a curious person.
Curious. That's a great word. Can you explain it?
Sure. A curious person likes learning and discovering new things. For example, I'm curious about different cultures and languages.
That's perfect for an English learner. Learning a language requires curiosity. You need to ask questions and explore new things.
Exactly. Another sentence you can use is, I'm a hard-working person.
This is very useful, especially for interviews. For example, "I'm a hard-working person, and I always try to do my best."
Yes. Employers often like hearing about qualities like hardworking, responsible, creative, and organized.
Let's talk about creative. This is one of my favorite words. A creative person enjoys creating new ideas.
For example, I'm a creative person. I enjoy designing, writing, and finding new ideas.
Beautiful. Now let's combine everything into a complete introduction. Imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. Introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm from Australia. I'm an English teacher. I'm a friendly and curious person. I enjoy learning about different cultures, and I love helping people improve their English.
That is an excellent introduction. It sounds natural because you didn't just give information, you showed your personality.
Now your turn. Introduce yourself.
Sure. "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from the United States. I'm a graphic design student. I'm a creative and positive person. I love painting, learning new skills, and spending time with my friends."
Amazing. Everyone listening can notice something important. Emma's introduction tells a small story. We can imagine who she is.
Exactly. A good introduction feels like a conversation, not a list. Don't say, "My name is Emma. I'm a student. I like art." Only facts.
Instead, connect your ideas. For example, my name is Emma. I'm an art student and I'm passionate about creativity. I enjoy painting because it helps me express my ideas.
That sounds much more natural.
Now let's learn some useful personality words. Friendly, creative, positive, hardworking, curious, responsible, organized.
Great job. These words can help you create a stronger introduction.
But remember, you don't need to use many difficult words. Simple and honest English is always better.
Exactly. If you say, "I'm a friendly person. I love learning new things," that is already a great introduction.
But there is one more thing that makes your introduction interesting, and that is your hobbies and interests.
Yes! When people meet for the first time, hobbies are a great topic. Why? Because hobbies show your personality. They tell people what you enjoy and what makes you happy.
Exactly. Imagine someone says, "Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a student." That's okay. But what if they say, "Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a student and I love playing the guitar because music helps me relax."
The second introduction feels more personal. Now we know something interesting about Daniel. We can ask more questions like, "When did you start playing guitar?" Or, "What kind of music do you like?"
And that's how conversations continue. So today, let's learn how to talk about hobbies naturally.
The easiest sentence pattern is, "I like," "I enjoy." My hobby is, for fun, I usually.
Let's look at some examples. I like reading books. I enjoy listening to music. My hobby is photography. For fun, I usually play basketball with my friends.
These sentences are simple, but they are very useful. Now, what do you like to do in your free time?
Good question. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music and watching movies.
Nice. What kind of music do you like?
I enjoy different types of music, but I especially like relaxing music. It helps me feel calm after a busy day.
That's a great answer. Notice something important. Joseph didn't only say, "I like music." He added a reason. "I like music because it helps me relax."
Exactly. Adding a reason makes your English sound more natural.
Let's talk about another popular hobby, reading. Many people enjoy reading because it helps them learn new things.
You can say, "I enjoy reading books," or "I love reading in my free time."
And you can add details. "I enjoy reading mystery novels because they are exciting." Or, "I like reading history books because I want to learn about the past."
Great examples. Now, Emma, do you like reading?
Yes, I do. I enjoy reading creative stories and books about art. They give me new ideas.
That's perfect. You are showing your personality again.
Now let's talk about sports. Many people use sports to connect with others.
Yes. If someone says, "I play football," or "I love tennis," it can immediately create a conversation.
For example, "How often do you play?" Or, "Who do you usually play with?"
Exactly. A simple hobby can become a long conversation.
Now, because I love creativity, let's talk about creative hobbies. Some examples are painting, drawing, writing, photography, cooking, making videos.
You can describe these hobbies with, for example, "I enjoy creating digital art." "I enjoy taking photos of nature."
Beautiful. Creative hobbies are a great way to describe yourself.
Let's imagine we are meeting for the first time. I will ask, "What do you like to do in your free time?"
In my free time, I enjoy painting, watching movies, and spending time with my friends. I especially love painting because it allows me to express my ideas.
Very nice. Now I will answer. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music, playing sports, and exploring new places. I love traveling because I enjoy learning about different cultures.
Excellent.
Now let's talk about a small mistake many learners make. They often say, "My hobby is watching movies." Is this wrong?
No, it is not wrong. But in everyday conversations, native speakers often say, I like watching movies. Or, I enjoy watching movies. These sound more natural.
Exactly. Both are correct. But I enjoy and I like are more common in conversations.
Now let's combine everything we learned. A complete introduction can sound like this. Hi, my name is Emma. I'm from Australia. I'm a university student. I'm a creative and friendly person. In my free time, I enjoy painting and reading books. I love learning new things and meeting new people.
That is a great introduction. Simple, natural, and interesting.
Now it's your turn. Try creating your own introduction. Start with, Hi, my name is. I'm from. I am a. I am a person. In my free time, I enjoy.
Say it aloud. Don't only read it. Today, we will learn how to talk about your family, your background, and your daily life.
Because when people want to know you better, they often ask questions like, Where did you grow up? Do you have any brothers or sisters? What is your daily routine like?
These questions help people understand your story.
Let's start with family. Family is one of the most common topics when meeting new people.
Yes, you can start with, I have a small family. Or, I have a big family.
For example, I have a small family. There are 4 people in my family.
Or, I come from a big family. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Let's practice. Joseph, tell me about your family.
Sure, I have a small family. There are 4 people in my family. My parents, my sister, and me. My sister is younger than me. She is a university student.
That's a nice introduction. You gave simple information, but it feels like a real story. Now my turn. I have a small family too. I live with my parents. I also have an older brother. He works as a designer.
Great.
Sometimes people ask, What is your family like? This means, Can you describe your family?
You can talk about personality. For example, my mother is very kind and caring. My father is hardworking and patient. My brother is funny and energetic.
Let's hear an example.
My father is a very hardworking person. He always supports our family. My mother is kind and positive. She always encourages me.
That's beautiful. You are not only sharing information, you are showing your feelings. Now let's talk about another useful topic. Your background.
Background means information about your life. For example, where you grew up, your education, your experiences.
You can say, I grew up in a small town near the ocean. It was a quiet and beautiful place. Or, I grew up in a busy city. I enjoyed meeting different people and experiencing new things.
Both answers are good. There is no perfect answer. Your background is your own story.
Another interesting way to introduce yourself is talking about your daily routine. Because your daily life shows your habits. For example, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. I go to work in the morning, and in the evening, I like to relax and read books. Very natural.
Okay, Emma, let's imagine we are new friends. I will ask you some questions. First question, do you have a big family or a small family?
I have a small family. There are 3 people in my family, my parents and me. We are very close, and we enjoy spending time together.
Great. Second question, where did you grow up?
I grew up in a small city. It was a peaceful place, and I have many good memories from my childhood.
Excellent. Third question, what is your daily routine like?
I usually start my day with a cup of coffee. Then, I study and work on my projects. In the evening, I like watching movies or reading.
Perfect. That is a complete answer.
Imagine you are meeting someone at a new class. Your introduction could be,
Hi, my name is Joseph. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher. I'm a friendly and curious person. I enjoy learning about different cultures and helping people improve their English. I have a small family, and I grew up in a peaceful town. In my free time, I like reading books, listening to music, and playing sports.
That is an excellent introduction.
But remember, you don't always need to say everything. The situation decides how much information you share.
For example, If you are meeting someone casually, keep it short. You can say, "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from the US. I'm a student and I love art and traveling."
But for a job interview, you can give more professional information. For example, hello, my name is Joseph. I have experience in teaching, and I enjoy helping people develop their communication skills.
The same person, but a different introduction.
Exactly. Good communication means choosing the right words for the situation.
Now it's your turn. Create your own introduction. Answer these questions. What is your name? Where are you from? What do you do? What is your personality like? What are your hobbies? What is your family like?
Pause this episode, speak your answers aloud, or write it in comments.
Remember, confidence comes from practice, not from waiting for perfection.
There is one more important thing we need to learn.
Exactly. They can say, "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from the US. I'm a student." And then, silence.
The introduction is finished, but a real conversation is just beginning. Today, we will learn how to continue the conversation naturally.
The first tip is, don't give only short answers. For example, "Where are you from?" Short answer, "I'm from India."
It's correct, but you can make it more interesting. For example, I'm from India. I grew up in Mumbai, and I really enjoy living there because it is full of energy.
Now the other person has more information. They can ask, "What do you like about Mumbai?" Or, "How long have you lived there?"
One simple trick can improve your speaking. Add the word because.
Yes, because helps you explain your ideas. Let's compare. Basic, "I like movies." Better, "I like movies because they help me relax." Basic, "I enjoy English." Better, "I enjoy learning English because it helps me communicate with people around the world."
A small word can make your answers much stronger.
Another important skill is asking questions. A conversation is not an interview. One person should not do all the talking.
Exactly. If someone asks, "What do you do?" After answering, you can ask, "What about you?" Or, "What do you do?"
For example, "I'm a student. I'm studying business. What about you?"
This simple question keeps the conversation alive.
Let's learn some useful follow-up questions. If someone talks about their job, you can ask, "What do you like about your job?" "How long have you been doing that?" "Is your job interesting?"
If someone talks about hobbies, when did you start that hobby? How often do you do it? Why do you enjoy it?
If someone talks about their hometown, "What is your city like?" "What places should I visit there?" "Do you miss living there?"
Let's practice. Imagine we just met. Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm an English teacher from Canada.
"Nice to meet you, Joseph." "I'm Emma. I'm a design student from the United States."
That's interesting. What made you choose design?
"I've always loved creativity. I enjoy creating new things and sharing my ideas through art." "What about you? Why did you become an English teacher?"
Great question. I became an English teacher because I enjoy helping people become more confident.
See? The conversation continues naturally. We are not only exchanging information, we are learning about each other. Sometimes learners become nervous because they need time to think. In those moments, use natural conversation fillers. For example, "That's a good question. Let me think." "Actually, well, I think."
Example. Question. What is your favorite hobby? Answer. That's a good question. Let me think. I think my favorite hobby is photography because I love capturing special moments.
This sounds much more natural. Remember something important. A conversation is not a test.
Your goal is connection. Simple English with confidence is better than complicated English with fear.
Start with simple sentences, practice every day, and slowly your speaking will improve.
Here is today's challenge. Find a mirror or record your voice. Introduce yourself for 1 minute. Then continue the conversation by answering, "What do you like to do?" "Why do you enjoy it?" "What is something interesting about you?"
This practice will prepare you for real conversations. Now it's time to put everything together in different situations.
Imagine you are meeting someone new. You can say, "Hi, my name is Alex. I'm from Australia. I'm a university student. I'm a friendly and curious person. In my free time, I enjoy reading books, listening to music, and spending time with my friends. I love learning new things and meeting people from different backgrounds. It's nice to meet you.
Beautiful. This introduction is simple, but it tells a complete story about you. Now let's make it a little longer. This type of introduction is useful for classes, networking, or professional situations.
Here is an example. Hello, my name is Joseph. I'm from Canada and I currently live in Toronto. I'm an English teacher and I enjoy helping people improve their communication skills. I would describe myself as a patient, positive, and hardworking person. In my free time, I like reading, playing sports, and exploring new places. I am interested in learning about different cultures because I believe every person has a unique story. I'm happy to be here, and I look forward to meeting new people.
Notice something important. This introduction is not difficult. It uses simple English, but it sounds confident. Now let's look at a professional situation, a job interview. Here, your introduction should focus on your skills and experience.
For example, hello, my name is Joseph. I have experience in customer service and communication. I enjoy working with people and solving problems. I am a responsible and hardworking person. I always try to learn new skills and improve myself. I believe my experience and positive attitude can help me contribute to your team.
Great. Remember, a job interview introduction is not about your hobbies. It is about your strengths and professional qualities.
Now let's share our final advice. The first tip, don't memorize a perfect introduction.
Why? Because every situation is different. Your introduction should feel natural, not like you are reading a script.
Second tip, keep your sentences simple. Many learners think big words mean better English, but that's not true.
Clear English is powerful English. A simple sentence spoken confidently is better than a complicated sentence spoken with fear.
Third tip, practice speaking every day. Even 5 minutes can help. Talk about your day, talk about your hobbies, talk about your plans.
Your voice becomes stronger when you use English regularly. Now we have a challenge for everyone listening. Write your own introduction in the comments. You can start with, "Hi, my name is, I'm from, I am a, I enjoy, I am learning English because."
Don't worry about mistakes. This is a learning community. Every sentence you write and every word you speak helps you improve.
And we would love to learn about you. The first step is always the hardest, but every time you practice, you become better. Thank you so much for joining us today on VS English. We hope this episode helped you feel more confident speaking English.
If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to subscribe to VS English and share this episode with someone who is learning English. Keep practicing, keep learning,
And most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
we will meet you in the next episode with another useful English topic.
Until then, keep learning English. See you soon.